there, Gary, and hey there, Rebecca. It is Jay here at Rorick Mazda. Good morning. I wanted to thank you again for the time and the opportunity in checking out the CX30. Here in front of me is the Machine Gray Select. This isn't the exact one, but I got this one in. I had sold it to a customer of mine, but it's a clone of the other one coming in. I thought the video might be helpful to kind of show you this vehicle in the gray, and then I can walk down and show you one of the blue ones that is also going out today, just so that way you can not only see those colors, maybe it will help you kind of determine what color might suit your needs best, but also I'm just gonna touch base on a few of the features of the Select, and then that way, who knows, maybe you'll even learn a thing or two that you weren't aware that the Select had. Now, this particular one, I apologize, is wrapped in plastic, but the gray is a special paint. So it is going to immediately cost $600 more over the blue. A lot of that, as you'll kind of see, it has a chromatic effect to it. Just kind of, obviously you can't see the whole effect because there's tape still across the hood. But you'll see it's a very liquidy gray, and that's because it is a 4-stage paint. They do combine pearl and metallic to kind of get that finish, and then they dark the clear coat because obviously darker shades absorb more color, so then that way when it hits the reflective layer, it has more to reflect, and that's why you get kind of the shading effect. Now, with the Select, obviously you'll have your 18-inch wheels. These ones happen to still be wrapped in plastic, and you'll have your side rails, which are kind of those little, if you call them the silver mohawks, which personally, the unfortunate part is they're functionless without the crossbars that go aside, but I will say from an aesthetic purpose, they actually make the car look really good and give it kind of more of a kind of an SUV bulky look. Now, the emblems on all of our vehicles are fake, and there's a reason why, because that emblem then communicates with that camera up on the windshield. So this vehicle does have all of the safety features that Mazda offers standard. That's going to be your collision avoidance, pedestrian and cyclist detection with collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, so if you're drifting, it will alert you and even help steer the vehicle back in. Adaptive cruise control with stop and go, which means the car can actually drive in stop and go traffic. You'll have your backup camera, you'll have your LED full lights, which can even use high and low beams automatically. And then my favorite, which are going to be the blind spot monitoring system. You might even see kind of that little triangle right there that will light up orange to let you know if someone's in the blind spot of your vehicle. Benefit with that system as well is if you happen to be part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that knows how to operate their turn signal, then what will happen is it will beep at you, signifying that you cannot go into that lane without causing an accident. All-wheel drive is standard on every single CX30. And of course, you'll have backup camera here, you'll have LED tail lights and so forth. You'll kind of see a little bit more of that kind of shading or chroma effect here with the gray. Now, interior, you are going to have what I quote, I'm going to have to do the quote, leather. This is what I call vegan leather. It is leatherette, which honestly, I think Mazda should use more of this, mainly because it looks, feels, and smells like real leather. But more importantly, leatherette does not have the actual qualities of leather. And kind of as disgusting as it sounds, real leather is skin. So real leather does require more maintenance, kind of like our skin. We have to moisturize it every now and then and take a little bit better care of it. So I do find that the leatherette wears a lot better over time. Now, you are going to have the 10-inch screen up on top of the dash. Not touch. Mazda's very German-esque, if you would, so everything is controlled on that dial behind the shifter. And you'll have things like split zone climate control. Obviously, everything is going to be push button start. And then all of these vehicles do have the app for connected services, which will allow you to remotely, from your cell phone, lock or unlock the vehicle. You can even remote start the car. And advanced key just means when you walk up to the car and grab the handle, it'll sense that you have the key and unlock. Now, of course, there is a heck of a lot more features to run over on this particular vehicle, but just mainly wanted to touch base on a few and then go over the color here. So if I walk down the row, I just got to find the blue one, which I hope is still up here. Oh boy, well, it might not be up here. Maybe it was delivered on Saturday, and if that's the case, I do apologize, but I should have another dark blue one up here I can show. Let's see, is this one it? So this one is. So you'll see that's going to kind of be the blue, more of like a sapphire, if you would. Now, sometimes in the light, I even get kind of like a purpley hue to this. Oh, and actually, this is a really good, I just realized. Gray, blue. I promise this wasn't planned, but I'm happy it worked out this way. Then I can just tilt my phone left or right. But I hope this information helps. I really do appreciate the opportunity and certainly look forward to hearing back. Thank you so much again.